Stranger Things is finally back and it's time to face the Shadow Monster. I'm going to be breaking down all the Easter eggs spotted in Chapter 1 Mad Max. And don't worry, there won't be any spoilers from the other episodes, so if you haven't binge watched the whole season yet, you can relax. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the title Mad Max, which is obviously a reference to the movie Mad Max. Moving on, there's loads of Star Wars references. For example, the opening shot of a starfield is a clear reference to The Empire Strikes Back. The date that appears on this episode is the last weekend of October 1984. When the screen cuts to the cinema, you can see that Terminator is playing, which was the top grossing movie of that weekend. Sean Astin joins the cast as Bob. Sean played Mikey in The Goonie, which has hugely influenced Stranger Things. Bob says he isn't a big fan of Orange, which isn't a surprise. Sean was in a commercial where he pitched a movie to a company called Orange, where they tried to con him into making Lord of the Rings 4, which he reacted to by walking out in frustration. Paul Reiser, also a new face, joins the cast as Dr. Owens, who is the successor to Dr. Brenner at the Hawkins lab. This character was written with Reiser in mind for the same reason that he was cast in Aliens, where his loyalties were always in question. During a checkup, Will tells Dr. Owen that his favourite candy is Reese's Pieces, which is also the favourite candy of E.T. After Max beats Dustin's high score in Dig Dug, Mike says no one can get over 750,000 points. However, the world record for this game is over 5 million. When Jonathan comes with the rented movies, it's hard to see, but he got Mr. Mom, War Games and The Twilight Zone, which aren't the best of choices when Will's been trapped in the strangest thing equivalent of all these movies. Jonathan asks Will who's cooler, David Bowie or Kenny Rogers, to which Will instantly claims it's not even a contest, which was a salute to the late rock god and a middle finger to Rogers. In the first season, we saw Hopper's secretary take a cigarette out of his mouth, and 1 year later she's still trying to keep him healthy. We can see her taking a donut from him and replacing it with an apple. Murray Bauman was hired by the Hollands to investigate Bob's disappearance. He mentions a girl with psychic powers to the police, which makes Officer Callahan bring up the girl who made the kid pee himself, which Hopper dismisses as a prank. Will finds a newspaper clipping in his locker with the drawing calling him Zombie Boy. If you read the article, you get closure from a hanging plot thread from season 1. The article says the police arrested the state coroner for knowingly misidentifying a fake body of Will Byers. Bob and Joyce make out in a closet surrounded by boxed Christmas lights, and we all know how much Joyce likes Christmas lights. After Will is diagnosed with PTSD, Hopper says it's a very serious, very real condition, and Joyce is familiar with this because of how she panicked when the phone rang during a movie later on in the episode. We will find out later about how Hopper knows how serious PTSD is as the season goes on. Here we see the Millennium Falcon that Eleven made levitate in season 1. The general store is selling the same mask that Carl's group is wearing at the opening of the season. And that's all from me. If you spotted anything else, be sure to leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it and subscribe if you want to be notified about when the next breakdown arrives. Peace out.